So how we make an egg shape is, if you see this is kind of thinner at the top than it is at the bottom. So it's not quite a circle, it's not quite an oval. So I'm going to start at the top and I'm going to draw it not as full as the bottom, and I kind of am drawing lots of little lines, because sometimes if you draw one line really quick, it ends up not being very curved, and we want to show that nice curve. So up here I'm going to start again, and I'm kind of angling down quite a bit. It's kind of a quick angle, and then down here it's fuller. So there is my basic egg shape. So this one is going to be a rabbit. And the first thing I'm going to do on my rabbit is add my little ears. And I was going to have up ears. You can have up ears if you want to. Let's do one up ear. Whoop. And we could have a sideways ear. It's going to be kind of falling down. It's kind of like a J shape. Let me curve it back up here. And the next thing I'm going to do is put some little eyes. They're just going to be round, some big round circles. And we're going to put pupils inside of them. And they're going to be kind of backwards C shapes. Then up at the top, I'm going to have a little reflection, which is going to kind of be a U shape, so that when we give color in our pupil here, we have a little bit of depth. That's a little eye shine. And then for our nose, we're going to have a V shape. And then I'm going to draw a little line down here, and then this is going to be the mouth. It's going to curve up on one side, curve up on the other side. And what would a rabbit be without his teeth? So we got to give it a T, some teeth. I'm going to make a rectangle shape, and then I'm going to draw a line down the center, and there's this little teeth. And then I'm going to give it some cute little hands. They're going to look, this one's going to be a backward C, and this one is going to be a forward C. There's this little bitty hands. And then for his feet, I'm going to draw a line that curves. It's going to be one toe, another curve for the next toe, another curve for the next toe. I'm going to pull it in. And on this side again, it's kind of like a candy cane shape. And curve it for the toe, curve it for the next toe, make a line for a curve for the next toe, and into the bunny we go. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw my little egg shape down here again, and this time the egg shape is going to be, instead of being up this way, I'm turning it this way so that the bigger part is on top. And if you need to turn your paper so that you can do it easier, that's okay. So I'm kind of starting with this curved shape, and then I'm going to taper it down when I go here. I'm going to curve it in, curve it in. Then on this side, I'm going to draw all these little lines, and I'm going to curve it in, curve it in, curve it in again. And then I'm going to give it two little eyes. And it's going to be maybe looking up at this rabbit, saying, no, I don't want to be eaten. So I drew my two little curves here. Then I'm going to do a U shape, another U shape, so we can have our little reflection. And I'm going to draw a little nose on it. It's just a curve. And this is a great big curve for the smile. And two little curves here for cheeks. And then I'm going to try to draw some lines that those carrots have on it, so you can see that it's have a cylindrical shape. And then up here, I'm going to draw the leaves that come out of the top of it, the green part. There, I'm going to just kind of draw them. Curve to one side, maybe this one's going to curve to this side, this one's going to kind of go straight up, and then I'm going to draw the little leaves, and they're just little frilly bumps. Bump, 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 bump over here, bump, 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 bump. So there's my little carrot. Ooh, I'm just going to draw little feet. There's just little legs, and then I'm just going to draw ovals here. It's going to be walking away from the rabbit because it's slightly scared. The next egg I'm going to do is up here, and it's shaped this way, so it has the larger part here and the skinnier part over there. So once again, I'm going to draw my base, which is kind of, I guess, shaped like a really flat C. And then I'm going to taper it in to the end here. It's a little more pointed. And let's see if you can guess what this is going to be after I put this little triangle shape down here. It's a bird, you guessed it. And this little bird is going to have a little U-shaped eye, and it's going to have some little eyelashes. It's just walking along, la 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 la. And then for its wings, I'm just going to make kind of like an M shape. But oh, it has a messed up M. It has 3 bumps on it. Same thing for the tail back here. I'm just going to go M shape, but ooh, maybe give it a couple of extra bumps. And then his leg is just going to be a stick. This leg is going to be a stick. But then if we look at the birds, they kind of have little talons, so we're just going to make 1, 2, 3 toes, 1, 2, 3 toes, and there's my bird. And now my next egg down here is going to be shaped like this. So the base is going to be large, and then it's going to taper up to the top. So you just kind of make those little lines back and forth like that. So it's kind of a C shape. And then we start making lines up here, and it's going to taper up at the top. And then we're going to go on this side, it's going to taper up to the top. Eee! And this one's going to be a sheep. So I'm going to make a little area for its face to be. And how I'm doing that is just making these little bumpy lines to show that it's kind of woolly. And here we go, give a nice little spice for the face. And you know I like to do my eyes next, so I'm just going to do a circle, another circle, and draw these C shapes in there, and then a little U up here, which I'm not going to color in. Those are going to be the little reflections on the eyes. It's going to kind of look like the rabbit. It's going to have a little nose that is a V shape, and then it's just going to have a smile, and then its ears are going to go out like this. It's going to be a kind of flat C shape again. We're going to mirror that on that side. Here we go again, kind of a flat C shape, and we're going to mirror it on that side. And then I'm going to put a line going kind of through the middle, and that's going to be the top of the ear and the bottom of the ear. And then it needs to have little hooves. So I'm just going to make 2 lines that are parallel to each other, and then turn it into a rectangle, and then just put a little line in the middle, and there's this hook. So the 2 lines, or you can just think you're making a rectangle, and then a little line there to be hooked. And I'm just going to kind of show the back hooves here just a little bit. It's going to be like an L shape behind it, an L shape touching it. And then so for the rest of our outside of our egg kind of looks like nice fluffy sheep fur, we're just going to do these little frills, kind of like W's, a bunch of little W's, W, W, W all the way around. And there's our cute little sheep almost, and these little fur up here on top. There we go. Bah. And then our last egg is also going to be shaped this way with the large base and the taper up at the top. So I'm going to start with that kind of hollowed out C shape, or I guess that you can think of it as a U, a really flat U. And then we're going to come up, making these little short lines and taper it up towards the top. On this side, we're going to taper it up towards the top again. And this is just going to be a baby egg. We got to put a diaper on. This diaper is going to come like this. Instead of going straight across, we're going to make it kind of look like it has a little belly here. So it's going to be that curved U again. And then the baby needs really big eyes. I'm a baby. And we'll make the little curves here, the C shapes. The little U's, Color this in. Color in the little eye. We're going to give it a little nose because it's a baby. We're going to give it a big mouth. So U again, these little U's here, and oh, it has 1 tooth. And let's put it on the side. It's only grown in 1 tooth so far, and it has a little hair. It could have either a coily hair or, oh, it has a straight hair. Oh, but it's kind of like a J. And it's going to have these little cute arms. They're just going to be a line with 1, 2, 3 fingers on this side. 1, 2, 3, and they're right above the diaper. And then down here, he's going to have little feet. And they're going to have a little foot like this on it and a little foot like that on it. And there's our baby egg. So this is what the little drawings look like when they're colored in. I just used yellow and orange for my chick up here. For my rabbit, I just used a little pink in the ears and on the nose and on the cheeks. For my sheep, I decided to make a dyed sheep. It has purple and pink on it. And my carrot, of course, is the lovely orange and green. And my little baby egg, you can make any of them look however you want it to, but I decided, is my baby egg a boy or is it a girl? I don't know. Do you know? So you can use whatever colors you want to do, and I just thought I'd show you how I colored them. Thank you. I hope you have fun.